My name is Emji Saint Spero, and I'm going to be performing work from my new book, Disgust. We lived in different cities. Dee told me I would get no response until the end of the week. I did not realize that the videos never arrived. The files were too large. Dee sent me a contract. You could call Dee my dom. There was a power imbalance. It was acknowledged. Dee sent me a contract and I signed it. It was all very above board, you know. It was a protocol. There were directives. These were very specific and they were to be followed with precision. They came to me bounded with incisive care. That is to say, sifted through time and attention. Lasted a week. Every evening, I responded to a series of prompts and emailed the videos back into an absence, a gash of unknowing. Years later, I transcribed the videos, 17 hours in total. My hand went numb. I gripped the pen too hard. Day 1, 8:08 a.m. Once is for this sort of blinding moment, the loss of self, where, but there's always been more of the focus pains, the pains like a laser. Not the ones that happen just every day. The slow, dull, throbbing pains that are not self-inflicted, but endured. But that is not the question. I didn't sleep well. I started early. I guess I was excited. That is not the question. Fuck. Day 1, interval 3, 10:36 p.m. I just did this. The computer is turning off, so I'm doing it again. From the outside, there's a tingling in my lips. Sense of hair scattered over the skin. Like when you get a haircut and you haven't brushed it off yet. A string of pulses that run from the shoulders. That, earlier, from twitch in the mouth to the drip of the shoulders. The pulse kind of runs down the legs in this cool sheet. Behind the skin. Shimmers, but is not pleasurable, really. Just cold and thorough. I'm holding something very tightly in my palms. It is the word now. There are no hands. There's a tight slackness to the jaw that feels unhinged. Not in my control, not in control. At once too tight and mobile. Something tender and too soft on the right blade of the arm. Again up in the pulse, again up and down a pulse in the cock, ignore it.
It's almost imperceptible shudderings. Its
Feet on the ground.
Its breathing shoulders. Off kilter.
Hard but not flat on the ground.
The audible. Hands grasp around a nothing.
The body needs to be pulled backward.
Appraising or an attempt not to move.
With body shaking, knows no skin.
This is how you
Cause something,
up with the others.
it's too curled up like it could never learn to unfold. Adult ache that's moving from the sternum and lower and downward.
Substance
Dry in the mouth.
Only another
Too
piece of
dry
furniture
in the
already
mouth.
crowded
Someone
empty
stuck
room.
in my throat.
Take it to the corner and leave it there.
I don't know who.
Small movements, swaying as though a breeze. Floor shifts
I can
against
feel them.
ground. Arms hang at sides, palms curled into
They're
still
right
harder
there.
now. Mouth around O. Air
Small
pushed
movements
down
swaying as though
through.
a breeze.
Right hand in a gesture.
Foot shifts against
Almost.
ground.
There's nothing I can do.
Arms hang at sides, palms curled
Hairline
into,
gap
swaying harder now.
between the right
Mouth
arm
around
and
O.
ribcage. An absence.
Air pushed down through.
Twist clockwise.
Right hand in a
around the
gesture.
vertical axis
Almost.
of
There's
yourself.
nothing I can do or
You shift,
around.
hunching groundward.
Hairline gap
Smooch that
between
is
the
not
right
touched.
arm and the rib
Smooch that is tousled. Hands sway, signifying smaller movements.
Twist clockwise around the vertical
At the center of
axis of
involuntary.
yourself.
The mouth, a nausea of motions. Momentary. Cut.
You shift, hinging downward. Smudge that is untouched. Smudge that is tousled. Hands sway, signifying smaller movements at the center of involuntary. The mouth, a nausea of motions. Momentary. Cut. The word disgust traced over in shaking hand 3 times.
The word
The shaking lines
disgust
of
traced
it.
over its shaking hand.
The time of its shaking.
3 times.
To believe this other
Shaking
registered
lines of it.
desire.
The time of its shaking.
You
To
carve
believe
the
this
word
other
excruciating
registered desire.
into my skin
You carved the
over
word
the course of 7
excruciating
days.
into my skin over the course of 7 days.
1 letter per day.
1 letter per day.
And piss on the wound.
And piss on the wound.
Call this disgust.
Call this disgust.
Call this
Call
sterile.
this sterile.
Call this
Call this care. And aching.
And aching, rub it in the illusion of lust.
When these words arrive to you,
When these
you will
words
write
arrive
to
to
them.
you,
You
you
will
will
burn
write
my
to them.
words and
You
bring
will
the
burn
ashes
my
back
words
to
in
me.
those
And rub
basic
the words
forms.
in their most basic form into the wounds.
You'll burn my words and bring the ashes back to me, and rub the words in their most
All the
basic
words
form
ending in
into
the
the
old.
wounds. 1 letter per day. A rubber
Sitting
on
sticky
these
for many
daily
minutes. Another spoken into the gestures of another.
Another spoken into the gestures of another.
Certain phrases that are legible
Resurfacing.
despite
Certain phrases that are legible. Despite.